Hi, my name is Lauryn Burd. I race the 2011 Pro Kart Executor Senior Champ. I either race an animal engine, which is about 11 and a half, 12 horses. 12 horses is about pushing it the legal limit. Either that or a flathead, which is about 8 and a half, 9 horses. My home track is Poughkeepsie Speedway, but today we drove from Cranston, Rhode Island to Borgers Speedway in Saylorsburg, Pennsylvania. It was about 4.5 hours, but it's very worth it. We're doing a 2-day race event, and we're going from Borgers Speedway today in Saylorsburg, Pennsylvania to Poughkeepsie, New York for a big money race there tomorrow, and hopefully we'll win. So practice is about 1 o'clock, and this is definitely my track for like top 5 favorite tracks. It probably comes number 2. I love it. It has small turns but really huge straightaways, which is awesome for passing. I love it. It's awesome racing on these straightaways. So I would definitely say that I can't wait for this. Hopefully we go out and win. There's about 4 of us today. It's really good practice to start for tomorrow, and I'll talk to you after practice. Practice, it went really well. We were a tad bit tighter than I thought we'd be, but then again the track's still coming in, the kart was still coming in. By the end of practice, it really did, the kart is dead on as I need to be. I've only been here twice, so I'm still trying to figure out the line. So I'm hoping that maybe if I can find the perfect in-between of entering just a little bit later than sooner. So I'm hoping that that's going to help me out a lot. But other than that, our power is good, it's handling really well, and we're going out for our heat in a little while, so I'll update you after that.
Yeah, put it on the left and half.
Okay. All right.
to sit in the cart? You sit inside.
You can sit in it. You can take my helmet out. So this is our trailer. We have a little bit of downtime before the feature starts. The big cars are still out racing. They have one more practice left before we go back out. So I figured I'd do a tour of our trailer. We have a nice little wall of all the kids who have drawn stuff for me. And this is kind of like the wall of fame. These side panels lasted me 2 seasons. And they're pretty beaten, but they're my favorite side panels. Had a lot of awesome times with these. We have a pit box that me, my dad, and my brother built. It's a regular pit box that you would have just gotten from Harbor Freight, but then we put wheels on it, so now we can use it for indoor races when we have to wheel all of our tools out. So we're not using a big box and having to carry all that or carry singular tools. We carry a lot of our tires on this tire rack. We organize them in order by the ones we're using for practice, heat race, feature. Back is where we keep our extra engines. There's not much to it because we're only a kart team, but it's still, there's a lot to karting. There was a lot more than I had bargained for when I first started. It was more about just having fun and trying to win, but now everything counts, like cross and how much your tires, tire pressures, and how much everything makes a difference. It's definitely not what I thought it was going to be, but it's definitely a full learning curve from a big car. I've seen a lot of big cars, and karts are nothing like it. It's very complicated, much more than anyone would think. Oh no, I know, I just wanted to get that. So today we're at Poughkeepsie Raceway. Yesterday didn't go quite as I wanted it to. We improved at the end. The lap times came down quite a bit, but we only got third, and I was hoping for at least maybe second, and at least maybe getting a chance to run with the win. We were about a straightaway and a half, maybe less than that, maybe about a straightaway off from the second place guy, and we started catching up to him at the end. But it was a little bit too late at that point. There was only about 6 laps to go. But today I'm hoping to have a fighting chance. There's a lot of guys here today at Poughkeepsie Raceway. It's a fantastic facility run by Kevin Timon. His son's out on the track right now. It's a great place. There's a dirt track on the inside, but today we're running the asphalt on the outside. There's going to be about 40 entries today. It's a big race. They're taking 26 into the feature. We'll do time trials, then heat races. The pits are packed, so it should be some awesome racing. And I'm hoping to do really well.
That's a Mr. Burger. That's a Tim. You want to tape measure? I said, all right.
Nope. I got it.
Straighten it out.
Inch off the rail here, 3.5 inches off the rail here. What do you think?
3 flat. You move around. It's 3-4. Put your head all the way left. Put your hands on the wheel and put your head all the way left.
It goes up 7/10, but your head all the way left. Your head goes further than that.
Yeah.
It started off, we couldn't qualify, and we didn't qualify that well. I've never really qualified that well in a carnival. So we were 16th out of everyone who didn't make it into the race, which was only 20 made into the race out of qualifying, time trialing. So we were in the second consolation race, and we started 8th out of there, and we didn't finish that well, and only 3 were transferred into the future. So we didn't make it into the feature, but there was $100 put up to race in a last chance race for anyone who didn't qualify for the race. There was only about 6 of us, or 7 of us, who went into the race, but it was worth it because $100, and you probably won't wreck as much as you would with a big feature. There's 26, and they only finished with 11. We came home 4th in the last chance race, which isn't that bad, and I'll post a video of that after this. And I want to thank Tim Borgers and Final Fantasy Motorsports for helping us all weekend long and scaling us and helping us with adjustments. They're probably the best people to have, and I feel like a teammate. So thank you, and thank you for watching.